Hi, welcome to group discussion 2 of LAX 2049. We are from group 32. My name is Chai Ching and my matrix number is 197849.
Hi, my name is Aisha Adlina. You can call me Aisha. My metric number is 201063.
Hi, my name is Chin PJ. You can call me PJ. My metric number is 196425.
Hi, my name is Naseem and my matric number is 195282.
Hi, my name is Lian Kamatongvian and my matrix number is 198289.
Hi, my name is Nadira. My matrix number is 201098.
Hello everyone, my name is Tan Sin Leng and my metric number is 195997.
Hi everyone, my name is Yao Xiaoqing. My matrix number is 196623.
Okay, so as we discussed during our discussion 1, we have set 4 sections for our news publication, which is the mirror, general news, social news, lifestyle, and also economy. So for today's discussion, we will discuss about the section 1, which is the general news. So let me share my screen now. So Silek, do you want to share your news first?
So I choose the new nation news from Malay Mail, which the title is the COVID-19 has seen rise in large-scale corruption involving criminal syndicates, civil servants, by Kenneth T. So the news is about the Malaysia Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC) said that it has detected a rise in large-scale corruption involving criminal syndicates and cartels, including civil servants, since the COVID-19 pandemic struck the country about a year ago. MACC Chief Commissioner Dato Sri Azam Baki said the increase is believed to be linked to the economic downturn due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which pushed many people into desperate circumstances. And he also added that Malaysia has a good governance system in place, but it is betrayed and corrupted by a handful of civil servants lacking integrity. So the news is overall is about the corruption issues due to the COVID-19.
All right. So next is about Taiwan train crash. Pinje, do you want to share?
Yes, right. I would like to share a news which happened in Taiwan, and I guess all of you more or less have heard a little on this, which is Taiwan train crash. I get this news from Boa News, which written by Tommy Walker, and roughly the whole content is talking about how many people were killed and how many people were injured when the train emerged from a tunnel and derailed in eastern Taiwan, and how this tragedy happened. The reason why I choose this news is because of when I read the news, the first thing that comes to my mind is that we really have to cherish the present, cherish the moment that we have with our parents, siblings, and friends. Many people nowadays take everything for granted, but life might not give you second chance and never waste any moment while you still have chance. So value people and relation in life. Have a wonderful life with no regrets because we know no one has promised tomorrow. Live today and we should enjoy every moment of life. This is my sharing.
All right. So next is the news file by Venice.
Okay, so now it's my turn to share a local news that I've chosen. This is a newspaper article written by Bernama, published on the 1st of April 2021. The title of article is Vaccine KPWKM sets up registration counters to assist senior citizens, and it is a trip from the Sun Daily. This article is mainly about the Women, Family and Community Development Ministry set up counters at its program location to assist senior citizens to register for the COVID-19 vaccination. Their purpose is to help senior citizens to register as they may not know how to register online by using their smartphones. I would suggest to include this article in our news publication as it is informative and useful to the public. We should help to spread all the important information from this news so that the public will get to know more about the vaccination. The senior citizens who are in need will also know about that they can get help from the counters.
Okay, thank you, Xiaoqing. Now it's my turn to share the news I found. Alright, so now I would like to share an international news happened in Japan. So it's interesting to know that the cherry blossom season, which is the traditional sign of spring, has peaked on 26th of March in this year, which is the earliest date since 1200 years ago. So the Kyoto city has experienced an unusually spring in this year, 2021. The season began on 11th of March in Hiroshima, which is 8 days earlier than the previous record in 2004. This can consider as an unusual situation because this happened may due to the global warming and urbanization. So this has attracted attention of many people. Some of them are very curious and came to observe the pretty flowers and take photos. But some of them has raised their awareness on the issue of global warming because the cherry blossom peaked earlier. So this may due to the increased temperature and also the global warming. Yeah. Alright, so now is Lian's turn to share your news.
Yeah, thank you. So my news is about this restaurant in Puchong that offers free nasi lemak and refillable drinks for everyone. So it's published by Jane on the 12th April. So this restaurant is called Checkmate Kitchen in Puchong. So during this Ramadan season, the restaurant is giving out free nasi lemak for everyone and also refillable drinks. But along with that, they also offer like local favorites like cucu udang and roti jala. So I think during this pandemic, there are some good news like how restaurants are also trying to contribute to the betterment of their surroundings and then offering back to society. So I think this will also be very good for our news publication because not only our news publication must reflect the bad side of reality, but also these good sides of our reality.
Thank you, Lian. So now can Aisha share the news you found?
Okay, for my news is about Malayan tigers and is written by Bernama on 12th April 2021. So, in this news, it's about Malayan tigers that is said to be extinct in the next 10 years if there is no drastic action to be taken. He also mentioned that they will collab with Wildlife and National Parks Department, which is Pehilitan and zoos that have Malayan tigers for captive breeding programs in order to increase the population of the animal. Based on the National Tiger Survey carried out in 2016 and until 2020, it is estimated that there are less than 200 Malaysian tigers left in the wild, which is an alarming stage.
Okay, Nadira, you can share now.
Alright. So my article is about a volcano at Caribbean island of Saint Vincent. So basically the report is contains the blast that occurred from La Sofaria, which is the highest peak in Saint Vincent. So the report also mentioned that the volcano has not erupted since 1979. So the biggest blast is on 1902, which killed more than 1,000 people. So around 20,000 people to 50,000 people has been evacuated, but gladly that all the residences is safe and no one killed in the volcano eruption.
Hello, guys. So I got two stories here for this news. I think all of you have heard the death of the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip, who did the last, I think, the last 3 days, I think. So he's the husband of the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth. This is the first story. So the second story, that there are a tribe in the Middle Africa called themselves Famoto, and they are considering this king as a god. So they are doing ceremonies of death in their tribe, and they are talking about his doings, and they are thinking that this man was the god because he and his wife control most the countries and most of the world. So this is the story. This is the news I have to. I wanted to tell you guys. Thank you so much.
All right, so all of us has shared our news. I think got two is local news and the others are international. So I think we can discuss. We want to select which one for our local news first. Anyone of you has any idea?
In my opinion, to choose my news, which its title is COVID-19 large scale, always a critical issue for Malaysia, which needs a lot of attention to be paid since the government ready of government officials. Hence, I would choose this news for this general news section to attract attention of our society towards the corruption issue.
Yes,
I agree.
Yeah.
I also agree because I think this news is considered as a hot issue which need to be shared.
I think I would agree with this article, but I also agree with the Malayan tiger article, which is, I think that's a very important topic to be discussed because Malayan tiger is our important issue in Malaysia right now. So I would go for corruption and Malayan tiger article.
In my opinion, I would like to go for Malayan tiger news as well. As in my opinion, I think uh, we should contribute toward the conservation of endangered species too and raise the awareness of the public to save these species.
I think personally, I also feel the Malayan tigers one is quite good because like it it helps spread awareness on like our tiger is almost extinct and how it needs more attention to this issue.
Yeah. Me also. I'd like to pick the news of the tiger, which is very important. We have to give attention for this thing because the life in Earth is ending, and we need to protect those lives. Like the animal life is important also.
Yeah, I also agree with you all choices that Malayan tigers, this news should get more attention, and I think the government should take some immediate action, such as enforce the rules and regulation, so that this issue can be reduced. Other than that, I also go for the news that Lian just mentioned, which is about the restaurant in Puchong. I think this news is quite good because the owner set a good example to spread positivity to the people around, and maybe more people will be motivated to join the act of kindness. Alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much.
Okay, so actually, these three local news also quite good, but I more prefer to the Malayan tigers because I think this is more important because they are going to extinct. So people must know it and the government must take action. Yeah, so I agree to take this as our local general news. Everyone agree with that because I see majority of us agree with this news.
Yeah, agree.
Okay,
Yes,
then we
agree.
go to. All right, thank you. So we go to this news and now we decide for our international news. We have five. Any one of you have any idea?
Yes, actually, I'm going with the news of the Prince Philip death. So, how many people are sad about him? So, and what is their way of experiencing their or explaining and showing their sadness? This is weird. This is interesting, and this is a good material for news and for readers.
I think I like the volcano news. In my opinion, that news is interesting because honestly, I never heard of, heard of it before, and I know a lot of people haven't heard about it too. So I think it'll be interesting to share with everyone.
Personally, I will still stick with my news as this tragedy bring a very huge and important message to the public that we should cherish the people who are in our life because you never know that when they won't be there anymore.
I think personally I like the Blossom one. I just feel like because general news is on the front page, so to make it like attractive, then maybe we can show like this cherry blossoms to make the readers feel like, oh, like even though the pandemic is happening, but like the outside world is still beautiful. Yeah.
I think I would choose the Japan cherry blossom too because it contains the climate change information that maybe someone do not know about the climate change that will affect the Japan cherry blossom season. So I think I will go this.
Yes, I also agree with your ideas that Japan, Japan's cherry blossom news because the topic is quite attractive and scene the scene is very beautiful.
From my perspective, I think I will go for the Taiwan train news because, as what King Ye said earlier, it brings out an important message to us that we should cherish every moment and every person in our life because we will never know when it will be the last time to see someone.
Okay, for me, I will go to this, the Japan's cherry blossom, because the flowers are very beautiful, and I think it's very attractive if we put it on our news. Then I feel for general news, maybe we can put this because it is not a very heavy news. Yeah, so this can maybe make people uh, feel happy when watch this news. Yeah, that's what I think. Okay, so since that majority of us agreed to take the Japan cherry blossom as our international general news, so we go to that. Okay.
Yes, okay, agree.
Hey,
Alright.
Okay.
Agree.
So I think our discussion today comes to the end. Do we want to discuss the next discussion date and time?
I think we can do it next week on the same day and also same time.
yes, I agree
Yes.
with Aisha.
Agree.
Agree.
Okay, so see you all on next week at the same time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.